It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely. Election 2020 update, another recount, and now it's in the state of Wisconsin. So will thousands of Trump votes be found there also? In Georgia, the Georgia recount, how did Joe Biden lose 9,600 plus votes in one county? And what does the lawsuit in Nevada say about evidence showing that 15,000 people from another state and the deceased has voted within the Silver State? Whew. Updates galore. COVID-19 updates. Is your state now going to make you wear a mask while in your own home? Oh, boy. And are the pro-lockdown governors getting caught out partying with no masks and not distancing? The answer is yes. Plus, how many Airbnbs have now been shut down for violating their COVID policies? The numbers are outstanding. Entertainment update. Which famous actor may be running for the governor in Texas? And which popular 90s TV show is having a reunion that you're going to want to watch tomorrow? Also locally, Montgomery County. Well, it extends its face mask mandate. But what happens if you don't want to follow the executive order? Lawyer Wayne's here. Where did they find the 9-year-old boy following Sunday's Amber Alert? And is it illegal to moon the police officers in the state of Tennessee? Lawyer Wayne's here. Yeah, we got all this and so much more to go over here today on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Woo!
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Yes. Howdy, y'all. What's going on? My name is Joe Padula, host of the show. And as former soldier with the 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike, 101st Airborne Division Air Assault is ready. I'm ready for some real facts. I'm ready for some real talk. I am ready for your real opinions. Absolutely. I'm definitely ready to party with a purpose with you all today. So thanks for joining in. If you're listening via iHeartRadio or the listening devices, it's good to have you aboard. And if you want to see anything that we're going over, you can always go to the live video feed, which is currently on the Facebook page, the Joe Padula Show. It's if they decide to take us down again. Man, we don't curse or anything like that either. They just pull that cord, unplug him. He's talking truth. Unplug him. I wasn't even doing it. Casey Bryan of local Clarksville was bringing up something pretty valid. Pull the plug. Don't let them tell anyone anything. Whatever, social media. What's up, eh?
Nut.
Yeah. So we got taken down again yesterday, huh?
Yep.
Someone was reporting us, hate speech, and misinformation. It's all facts, man. It's all facts. Just got to know your rights, know your options, right? LawyerWayne.com.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a real lawyer. He's got 9 kids.
Well, hopefully you will behave ourselves today and not get pulled.
No.
Now that I'm here.
Listen.
If we're getting in any bad territory, I'll try to shut it down.
Says the guy that brought in Zima.
Zima?
Truly, whatever.
I don't think they make Zima anymore.
They do. They brought it back.
They do?
Tim, do they really?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Tim, get close to that microphone there. So Zima's still there?
Oh, yeah. Hey, it was gone for a while, but
Yeah.
I saw it a couple weeks ago in the gas station.
Okay.
In the gas station.
They had it on display.
Yeah. Remember when they brought back
Surge.
Oh my God, Surge.
Surge is back too.
Wow. Yeah. Crystal Clear Pepsi they tried to bring back, but it was still crap.
It's the food coloring that makes it better.
Yeah.
I really thought that was going to be something special. Remember the commercials and everything? They were big into the pushing in the early 90s. Crystal clear Pepsi right now. There's no tomorrow. Then you drink, you're like, nope. No.
I don't taste the chemicals. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Right.
All right, let us begin. Another recount, and now it's in Wisconsin. So, will thousands of Trump votes be found there also? In the Georgia recount, how did Joe Biden lose 9,600 plus votes in one county? And what does the lawsuit in Nevada say about evidence showing that 15,000 people from another state and the deceased have voted in the Silver State? Yeah, election 2020 update is now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, click the like, leave the comments. Definitely help us out and share this video now. All right. I know. Here it is. We're now over 2 weeks since election night. 2 weeks. We went to bed that night, November 3rd. Trump massive leads in many states, these battleground states. Woke up to, holy crap, how did Joe Biden pull that off? Well, that's what they're trying to find out, some of these legal teams, such in Georgia. Yeah, the monitors there, they find 9,626 vote error in the county's hand recount. So the monitor that was, and that's the problem. A lot of these times they weren't having the monitors. They weren't letting the monitors do their jobs, but now that they do some of these recounts and these audits, a monitor reportedly discovered the 9,626 vote error in Georgia's DeKalb County hand recount. And here's what happened. So one of the monitors discovered a 9,626 vote error in DeKalb County hand count. One batch was labeled 10,707 for Biden and 13 for Trump. A pretty improbable margin there, right? Mm-hmm. By DeKalb County standards even. And the actual count for the batch was 1,081. Not 10,707. So, boom, 9,000 plus votes taken away from Biden. What does that do? Makes it even closer. Let's go to what's happening in Michigan. Wayne County. Last night, Wayne County's Michigan. Mm-hmm. Okay? Michigan, I'm talking about Detroit, Michigan. Okay. Right?
Mm-hmm. Is there any other?
So, right? So, last night, they couldn't certify the votes. There's 4 people, 2 people couldn't certify the votes. That's how when votes get certified, that's how you know where a state's going. Right now, there's no votes being certified in these states. That's why there is no official president-elect. Media says otherwise, but they don't call elections. Certifications do.
I mean, the Electoral College does, and that's not until December 14th.
That's right. We still got a decent amount of time, actually.
Yeah, that's why they have so much time to get everything settled before the actual vote by the Electoral College.
Right. Good point, Lawyer Wayne. So last night there was a deadlock 2-2 over certifying the Wayne County, the Detroit votes.
Okay.
Because 2 of the people there's just so many discrepancies with the blocking of the monitors, these double ballots, these double votes. So all of a sudden, those 2 people that were saying, no, we can't certify these. Well, late last night, the kind of mob mentality went after them, calling them racist, calling them, how dare you? Well, it worked. And then they said, okay, fine, we'll certify it if you audit the votes, which recount with monitors. That's an audit.
Okay.
Verification of signatures, the whole bit. So there's going to be an audit going on in Michigan, especially in Wayne County there, Detroit. To see what happens there. Trump campaign files a petition for recounts in 2 Wisconsin counties. The Wisconsin counties, Milwaukee and Dane. Big counties. Citing illegally altered absentee ballots, illegally issued absentee ballots, and illegal advice given by government officials allowing Wisconsin voter ID laws to be circumvented. The two counties were selected because they are the locations of the quote-unquote worst irregularities.
Irregularities?
Irregularities. It's one of my tough words.
Yes.
I think it's the tongue.
The screw-ups, I think you call them.
It's
in New Jersey.
The screw-ups, yeah. The worst screw-ups, right. So, and now, and this is interesting, because the Trump campaign is paying $3 million to have this done.
Okay.
I don't understand that. If a county screws up, why does somebody else have to pay? Or if they find afterwards that, hey, we did screw up, shouldn't they have to give that money back?
Ooh, good question.
Like, you didn't do your job.
I think that's not terribly uncommon. Like, if you're challenging the results of the election and asking for something new to be done, you bear the cost of it. And that's true in a lot of different types of cases as well. I mean, even small ones,
right.
Court costs and things like that. But here they're essentially asking the government to do a bunch of extra work, which means a bunch of people to do a bunch of extra work. Somebody's got to pay those people. Yeah. And if you allow a candidate to ask for a recount without saying who's got to pay for it, it makes you force the Trump campaign to say, is it really worth it to you? If it's worth it to you, we'll do it. You got to pay for it, though. So and then they got to decide, hey, I'm going to pay for it.
And they paid the $3 million, and I think that whoever it is, if they pay for a recount and they find out that, yeah, we didn't do our job properly, here's half your money back.
I'm sure they're all. I bet they argue over it at least.
Yeah. All right, now Nevada. Check this one out. It should surprise no one, though, that Nevada has problems. Okay. With the election security and voter fraud, but especially after the state mailed in absentee ballots to every registered voter in the this year, whether they requested it or not. That's always an issue. But then received back more than 8 times as many mail-in ballots as they did in 2016.
Wait, that can't be right. More than last year.
Yeah, more than last election.
So it's super popular.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, well, that's part of the reason that the Republicans in Nevada filled out for another lawsuit yesterday alleging.
Did they mail out the same or similar number last year, though? I wonder if that would explain. Maybe last year. You said they mailed them out to a bunch of people or to everyone?
The last one, well, this one was they just mailed out unsolicited, right?
Unsolicited. So, okay. Yeah. If I'd gotten a ballot in the mail, I would have been tempted to, I don't know, start a fire with it or something. But I might have mailed it back. Who knows? Right.
Well, they're saying this is how they got the dead people voting and those who no longer live in the state of Nevada. Here, let's take a look. Here's what the lawyers are saying out of Nevada.
What we are providing today in this lawsuit is that many of these votes were improperly cast. We are presenting today in our formal contest that there are north of 15,000 people who voted in Nevada and another state. Oh. We are presenting that people voted in people that had already done a change of address and left the state outside of the 30-day requirement. Their ballots were still cast. We are also presenting dead voters.
Well, so, all right. Well, all right. Say you got the people that voted in 2 different states. Which, I mean, you know what you're doing. If you voted in one state and you go vote in another state, you know you're doing it.
Right.
Well, say Nevada and Arizona. All right? They voted in Nevada, and they moved to Arizona, and they voted there. Right?
Right.
Okay? What happens? Do both votes, their Nevada vote and their Arizona vote, now get canceled?
They don't track that kind of stuff, Joe. It's not a unified system, right? And that's one of the problems with these kinds of. That's one of the problems with having people vote for president in the first place is we don't have a unified system for voting for president. We weren't. The country wasn't when the Constitution was made, we didn't vote for president at all. That's why they have the Electoral College.
Right.
Those guys are supposed to vote for president, not us. So, but really what happens is each state has its own rules and its own systems for figuring out how they're going to pick the voters that actually vote in the Electoral College. And they have inconsistencies. They don't check. They don't have any cross-state systems to see if I vote here and in Kentucky.
I'm very interested to see what's going to happen with these Dominion voting machines,
Right.
and these systems. Tim, have you heard about these?
No.
All right, so these machines, okay,
Have a mind of their own.
that in one county casted 6,000 people in one county in Michigan voted for Trump, and those votes went straight to Biden. So now they start. I
It's a
know.
glitch.
Yeah.
It's a glitch.
It was a glitch, right?
Yeah, it's the Russians, right?
Mistakes happen.
No, it's actually, see, here's the thing, and it's coming out, and we're doing the research, these Dominion voting systems use this Smartmatic software, okay? So Dominion, created in Venezuela, okay?
You're going to get kicked off Facebook.
But I'm telling you, this is where,
You're not allowed to talk about this stuff.
but this is the truth. Created, and the guy that's created has been speaking out also. So, and it was created for the Hugo Chavez election, where he won at 99.9% of the Venezuelan vote. Okay, now they started using these. Now this company, okay, Dominion. Well, that's the software. The software Smartmatic was the Venezuelan connection. Okay, that Dominion uses. Dominion is a Canadian company, and last year, I've heard of them for the first time last year, when Democrats were calling out Dominion, saying we can't have these here. They're no good. The reason why the state of Texas refuses to use those systems. Now, it seems to be, well, the guy that's the head of Smartmatic is now on the Joe Biden transition team. And
Go figure.
Dominion voting machines is Canadian.
Hang
and yes, it's
I just want to issue a correction for Facebook, Zuckerberg. If you're
okay,
listening.
yes.
I just checked the Dominion voting website, dominionvoting.com.
Right.
It says that there are no problems
Oh.
with their voting system.
Of course, that's right.
And everything is fine.
I'm glad their website is
I
updated.
Googled it. Dominionvoting.com says their software is great.
Their software is great, I'm sure.
100%.
Yeah.
Or 99.9% for Chavez.
Just want to issue that correction.
Now, here's something else. Dominion, a company out of Canada, okay?
Oh, Canada.
And Canada refuses to use their systems also. Okay? Their host country doesn't want to use their machines either. So, our votes that got casted through these Dominion machines, which 29 states use the machines, the votes get counted in Germany and Spain. Why are our votes even leaving the country?
They're not supposed to.
Right.
I blame the post office.
That's outside interference, right?
How
The
can
post office did it. It was cheaper to ship it there than it was to have it go directly to
I'm
where
glad
it's
you-
supposed to go.
Tim, I'm glad you brought up the post office too, because they got some issues now with some people coming forward saying, "Hey, they were telling us to mark these
I'm going to get fired.
a day prior to the election, even though they came in after the election."
We don't want to skip any votes.
I'm going to get fired because I
Just
work
'cause-
for the post office.
No, hey, it's all right.
Well,
it's all right.
As far as
Just-
you know, everything at the post office is going great, and there are no problems, right?
Correct, yeah.
Well, I'm
99.9% of the time.
I'm glad you're here to say that.
Just not in Erie in Pennsylvania.
Erie, Pennsylvania, the home of the wonders.
Other post offices, you can't,
So no matter what happens, and like Lawyer Wayne said earlier, this is going to go into December. I mean, it took with Al Gore in 2039 days. People forget about that. It went way into December.
That was still conceded. Look, the official votes, I think, December 14th. By then, everybody better have their votes sorted out and certified and have their electors there ready to vote, or we're going to have some issues. And they have had issues in the distant past, back in the 1800s. I think they went till like March before they actually had a president.
Yeah, they had different systems, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. But
Hopefully we can do that faster.
There's a little update for you.
Horseback.
Dominion voting machines.
They're demonic.
It's unreal. All right. Let's move over. Let's move on from the election.
Let's not get cut off.
Yeah. We're
Something
still
less controversial, like
Yes.
COVID.
COVID. Yes,
Oh,
of course.
COVID-19 update. Is your state now going to make you wear a mask while you're in your own home?
I read a study about that was done back in 2006, before all this happened.
Hold that thought, Lawyer
Well.
Wayne. Bring that to the table.
Yeah.
And the pro-lockdown governors getting caught out partying with no masks and no distancing and just having a jolly old time while you're home. Plus, how many Airbnbs have now been shut down for violating their own COVID policies? Damn, wait until you see these numbers. Yeah, your pandemic update. That's next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Salutations. This is Casey Bryant with Local Clarksville. Don't forget to download our app to find local places to eat, shop, and play. You're listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Aloha, Clarksville! Come surf the flavor wave of Chemo's authentic Hawaiian dishes and signature handcrafted cocktails. While here, you'll experience Chef Gracie's fine dining with a relaxed feel of Aloha right here in Middle Tennessee. Catch the wave.
Chemo's Hawaiian Bar and Grill is located at 125 Franklin Street, downtown Clarksville. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 to 9. Happy hour, 2 to 5. Weekends, 11 to 11. And now Sunday, 10 to 3, is the Chemo's, Mimosas, and More Brunch. Find out more at chemoshawaiian.com and order takeout or delivery while there. Absolutely.
Water dogs scuba and safety. There's a whole world to discover underwater, and at Water Dog Scuba and Safety, they're here to help you explore it. Veteran and locally owned, and whether you're already an expert diver or beginner seeking adventure, Water Dogs offers private and scheduled dive trainings for all ages. Get those kids, but no dogs. Go check out their Facebook page. Look at their underwater videos. 681 North Spring Street, downtown Clarksville. Go say hello to Rich and Cecil and the team at Water Dog Scuba and Safety. The following is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hello, Clarksville. Lawyer Wayne here. Yes, I am a real lawyer, and yes, I have 9 kids. Do you know what the number one complaint about lawyers is? It's not how much they cost or even how good a job they do. It's that they don't return phone calls. Well, if you go to lawyerwayne.com, I've got my cell phone number on there. You put it in your phone, and if you need a lawyer, text me. You can come down to my office at 120 South 2nd Street. We can talk about your case. I offer free consultations. Know your rights, know your options. LawyerWayne.com.
This is Lawyer Wayne. Check me out at LawyerWayne.com and check me out on TikTok at Lawyer Wayne. You're listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
COVID-19 updates. Is your state now going to make you wear a mask while in your own home? Ooh, come on, people.
Absolutely.
Are the pro-lockdown governors getting caught out partying with no masks and not distancing? Well, they're telling you not to. Plus, also, how many Airbnbs have been shut down for violating their COVID policies? Shame, shame. Yeah, your pandemic. Update is now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Hey, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, click the like, leave your comments. Definitely help us out and share this video now. Absolutely. All right. Anyone want to guess the state?
Tennessee.
To wear masks at home?
Yep.
Have they actually done it, or are they just talking about it?
New York.
Bay's going to New York.
Be California. New York. I would have heard about that. No, they're not going to. They're not. It's got to be like some little Midwest state with a power-hungry governor that's just talking. Surely they haven't actually done it. They're just talking about it, right?
Pennsylvania.
Really?
Pennsylvania.
Now, have they done it, or are they just thinking about it?
Pennsylvania is planning to take additional steps to address a sharp increase, in their coronavirus infections, including requiring masks to be worn indoors with limited exceptions.
Okay.
This was coming out from last night. In addition, starting Friday, anyone who enters Pennsylvania must be tested at least 72 hours before arrival. And if they can or do not get a test, they must quarantine for 14 days. They're just trying to cancel holidays and everything here.
Yeah.
The order does not apply to people who commute to neighboring states for work or health care.
Yeah, because that would be too much trouble.
Come
right?
on now. The inconsistencies here.
I mean, if I was traveling there, I'd just be like, "Oh, I just left the state for work.
Yeah.
I just haven't updated my driver's license yet."
Oh, I'm going to health care down the street. Right. So
Either take it seriously or don't, people, right? If you want to take it seriously, fine. But do it. Do it for real. Don't have exceptions that make no sense other than because we want to. Because otherwise you're just putting on a show.
Pennsylvania has already the statewide face mask mandate and limits on indoor and outdoor gatherings and occupancy restrictions at bars and restaurants. But the new rules go even further. Masks are required outside where it isn't possible to maintain at least a 6-foot distance from others, blah, 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 flazzy.
Right.
And according to the order, and also inside where people from multiple households are gathering, even if they can maintain a social distance.
Uh-huh.
It's conflicting.
What?
Oh, we want you to keep a 6-foot interval, but yet at the same time, hey, if you can't keep it, or even if you can keep it, it doesn't matter. Just wear a mask.
This is a direct attack on what's coming up for Thanksgiving.
Right.
Notice the wording: multiple households in one house. That's family members.
They're trying to make
coming
you
over.
eat it. They're trying to make you wear a mask during Thanksgiving dinner. I think that's what they're trying
inside, to say. Even if you can. 6 feet. Wow. This is crazy.
Nobody inviting everybody over for Thanksgiving is going to do that. None of them.
Philadelphia said
I want to meet the person that does that. I want to see what their Thanksgiving looks like.
I'm doing it.
Because the people that are paranoid are not going to invite a bunch of people over for Thanksgiving.
No.
And I respect that.
Yeah, if
But
you don't want to go out, don't go out.
And the people that are not paranoid are not going to sit there and wear a mask. I want to meet that weird guy that's like, I'm going to invite a bunch of people over for Thanksgiving, but we're all going to wear masks.
Yep.
I want to talk to that guy and say, what do you think? And I want to show him.
You know what he's going to do? He's going to draw those Biden circles in the house where people have to stand and have their
6 feet
conversations and they eat foods.
Yeah. We should do that. We should throw a party where we actually follow all the guidelines. That would be hilarious.
Did you watch Kevin Hart new stand up on Netflix?
I haven't seen it, but
He throws it in his basement of his house, and he got it set up.
Oh, does he? Mm-hmm. Oh my God!
I read a study I mentioned before about wearing masks in your house to prevent. This was actually back in 2006, that time frame before coronavirus and such, and they did a big study on could you prevent flu transmission if we had everybody wear masks in their own house amongst their family members? Like, could you slow the spread of the flu? Mm-hmm. And the answer was no, because nobody would actually do it. Like it had no impact whatsoever, and their theory as to why is because they think the mask might work. It's just that no one would actually sit there for this. This was a study that took place over months. Like, no one's going to wear masks for months around their kids successfully, right? And the same thing with this Thanksgiving. What are you going to do? You either got to sit down and eat some turkey together or don't.
I went on the CDC.gov, and then you got to go digging, and you could find the death rates of coronavirus in the U.S. Age 0 to 19, survival rate of COVID-19.
99.9.
Do they actually have the number?
99.997%.
Do they have the number of people that actually died? Just the raw numbers?
Yeah.
Do they publish those?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's no flu deaths, so that's weird.
Yeah.
Age 20 to 49, 99.98% survival rate. 50 to 69, 99.5% survival rate. 70 plus, 94.6% survival rate.
That's pretty bad. Of course,
these are pretty good.
The way we count coronavirus deaths are people that died with coronavirus, not people that died of coronavirus.
And then we always have to ask ourselves about those coronavirus deaths, too. Like the kid in the motorcycle in Palm Beach, Florida.
They died with coronavirus.
Right.
On a motorcycle running into something, right.
Going 110 miles an hour.
And so that kind of skews some other countries count it different. China, for example, North Korea, they don't have anybody dying of coronavirus. They got it locked down. They're North Korea.
Yeah. We can't even get access to those numbers, though.
Right.
But listen, people. The numbers go up. Look, the death rate continues to not only just stabilize, but go down. Because if more people get infected and stay alive, these death rates are going to continue to...
It's a serious disease if you have conditions that make it where you don't want to get that. Don't invite a bunch of people over to your house for Thanksgiving and think that masks are going to stop it. You can't eat turkey in a mask. Look, if you're in a position where you need to not make sure you don't get it for health purposes, if you've got other conditions that make you especially vulnerable, don't invite a bunch of people over. If you're going to invite a bunch of people over, you need to be prepared that if somebody's there with coronavirus, you're probably going to get it.
Oh, well.
I mean, I've had it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well, Ryan.
I legitimately had it. I tested positive, and I literally had a fever for 3 hours.
Right.
And I had congestion for 2 days, and that was the extent of my coronavirus.
I was out for a month, almost a month and a half. I spent almost 3 weeks mostly in bed, got up for a few hours per day. Right. I didn't ever get tested, but I assume that's what it was. It hit me really hard. It can hit.
Who knows it was that then?
Oh, come on.
Who knows?
Come on.
See, you never got tested.
Why didn't you get tested?
Because I was sick. I was sick and I was in bed and I felt bad. I wasn't going to go drive to some.
Well, it's good that you
sit there and have somebody stick something on my.
Well, what about your kids and wife? Did they get tested?
They were sick for like a day or two.
Right.
Kind of like his.
Right.
Had a little bit of a fever, then got better. I was sick for almost a month and a half.
Why do you think that is?
Well, the reason I didn't get tested because I thought about it like, first off, I feel terrible. I'm going to stay in bed. And
That's understandable. I get that part.
Even if I'd come back negative, it wasn't like I was going to go out and be around anybody because whatever I had, I wasn't going to give to anybody. And I stayed cooped up in my house, did nothing but order DoorDash from Fat Shack and gained like 5 pounds. Actually, I lost weight.
I'm sure that doesn't help.
Fat Shack's pretty good.
I know it is, but
I've never had it.
Man, and here's the thing too. I'm looking at the 0 to 19, okay, and they got this 99.997% survival rate, and the 4 counts that I heard of that died, these kids had underlying issues already. Get them back to school. Hey, what did they just do in New York?
Oh, shut that.
Yeah, I heard that. They're going to shut it down tomorrow.
Unreal.
All the New York schools.
And Governor Cuomo, if you haven't seen that video of him, humada. This guy,
he's wacky.
Yeah, he's wacky.
It's 3%. The 3% of our cases came up. Look, if you're going to be that sensitive about it, just keep it shut down. Why don't you open up in the first place?
Now, there's got to be a power move, though. There's got to be a reason why you want to shut everything down, especially when the survival rate is so much higher. I mean, heart disease has a higher death rate than COVID.
Well, that's true of lots of things.
A lot of things, though, right? I mean, friggin' car crashes, for crying out loud.
Make sure you cook your turkeys thoroughly and don't leave leftovers out all day long for Thanksgiving, people. That's how you get food poisoning.
Is that how you get sick?
And that's how Grandma gets food poisoning, and that can mess her up pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, the 70 plus.
Refrigerate your leftovers right away and microwave it later if you want to.
Ones with immune systems, definitely look out for yourselves, no doubt about it. But hey, at the same time, don't expect others to lock down their businesses and close their doors to cater to you. That's just selfish on your part. People got lives to live. People got bills to pay. People got money to make. Listen, I want to go see my family in Jersey for Thanksgiving. Flight's already booked. I'm ready.
Do it?
Of course I am.
They're going to make you quarantine or something?
Screw them.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Joe is going to follow all CDC guidelines.
They're going to have to arrest me.
All local guidelines. Because he's going to be very careful. He's going to wear a mask.
I leave on Wednesday.
The whole time. He's going to wear a mask between bites of dinner.
You kidding me? I'm going to be walking and eating at the same time.
Well, wearing a mask.
He's
got the zipper and everything on his mask.
Toss me some mashed potatoes. It's going to be
I'm going to get on that flight eating a candy bar. Okay? Here's the exemption right here while eating. This is king size.
Get you a nice Biden T-shirt to wear on the flight. Stop him from messing with you.
How dare you two?
I will. I'll get a Biden and a Bernie Sanders T-shirt. I'll just wear. I got a Waldorf and Statler from the Muppets.
Get a mask. Just keep it under your chin the whole time. And,
yeah. No, listen. Hey, you do your mask stuff. You guys, do your quarantines. Do what you got to do. The rest of us got to live our lives. All right. Sorry. Hey, if it kills us, our fault. All right. Oh, well.
And you ain't got to worry about it no more.
Yeah. Then you don't got to worry about me anymore complaining about you guys trying to lock everything down.
Oh, gosh darn.
Yeah, right?
Speaking of Biden T-shirts,
Yeah,
have
what do
you
you
guys
got?
seen the children's T-shirts that instead of like vote for Biden, it's set up the same exact way, but instead of vote for Biden, it's hiding from Biden.
Oh, yeah.
Those are great.
The sniffer. Right. I asked about these governors that are pro-lockdown about going out and partying. One of the states with the worst draconian lockdowns, if you will, and rules and laws against their people is California. Right?
Go figure.
So Governor Gavin Newsom over there, well, he was apologizing this week after he was caught violating his own social distancing rules to attend this pretty crowded dinner party, a bougie dinner party at a restaurant that was held in an outdoor restaurant, but I don't know, it looks pretty inside. Here, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this.
If you roll the windows down, it's outdoors.
Allegedly.
So, yeah, there it is.
Prop the door open. It's fine.
Let's see what this looks like here.
Very nice.
Oh, that's indoors.
Nah.
No, those
I
are
don't see any
actually
doors.
Those are not
This is a
doors.
sliding doors.
If
Well,
there's
here's the
no
thing.
door, then it can't be indoors.
See, like, look at them. There is no 6 foot here, and this is the guy saying 6 foot. He's the one giving fines to businesses.
Oh, look at this! Some photographer with a telephoto lens is taking
No,
pictures.
this is another person at the restaurant that took this.
Oh, okay.
And they were outside.
This was and this was Newsom and his party here.
Like, hey.
Guess who else is at this party here? As they investigated the pictures here.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The California Medical Association.
Even better.
Nice.
The executives over there joined Gavin Newsom at that French laundry party that they were throwing. Unreal.
See, now my question is, instead of leaving a tip, did he leave a fine for allowing them to sit so close
Right?
together?
Nice. Yeah.
Such seriously, like the hypocrisy, like Nancy Pelosi with the going into the getting her hair did or whatever. Remember that one, right?
Fantastic person.
Right? Shut down the business, right? Shut down the businesses.
Except for me.
I gotta get my hair done. And then she goes in, no mask, nothing. She got the place to herself, whatever. With the guy, Chicago mayor. They're always listening.
The phones
Siri.
are always listening.
Always listening.
Thank you, Siri.
Oh my God! So, Mayor Lightfoot, Chicago, right? Another one, locked everything down. She went out to go get her hair cut. Hired a private haircut person to go into the salon and everything. And people are like, "What are you doing? You locked us down. Why are you allowed out? Why can't I come out?" Same thing with what's happening in friggin' Jersey there. Unreal. I just don't like these lockdowns. It's to be honest with you, the Pennsylvania, they ruled it to be unconstitutional to lock down. And now they're making them wear the face mask in the house. How do you enforce that? Does somebody from the family calls a cop?
Facebook. If they post any photos,
Do it.
with
Post
Facebook,
it.
yeah, then Facebook can report you. They ought to do that. Facebook ought to have a algorithm to see if you're socially distanced. Put a little warning up saying, this photo does not display proper social distancing. Naughty, naughty.
Because I was wondering how some of these Airbnb places are getting slammed. Let's take it home to Nashville. More than 100 Airbnb listings across Nashville have been suspended or removed from the platform after violating policies on parties or events. The company announced it earlier this morning. So the Tennessee Public Policy Manager for Airbnb said that the majority of hosts in Nashville contribute positively to their neighborhoods and economy. Mm-hmm. But the actions taken Wednesday addressed a small minority of hosts, hundreds of people. That's a lot. Have previously received warnings about hosting responsibly or have otherwise violated our policies. The actions are communicated to the host the last week. As COVID-19 cases continue to rise across the state, it's more important than ever that we all do our part to reduce the number of large gatherings and parties amid the pandemic. Yeah. How about the protesters? How about that, huh? Well, they contribute to help putting a stop to this irresponsible behavior. Well, she also added that and they had a what was it, 10 people limit?
Okay.
Right.
In an Airbnb?
Yeah.
Get in trouble if you have more than 10.
So how they finding out that there's more people? Nosy Karens, next door neighbors.
Yeah. Report
Love
your
Karens.
Nosy
your,
Karens, right?
I love them.
That's how we track it. We deploy the Karens. The Karens will take care of it for us. Maybe offer a little reward if you catch more than 10 people over at your neighbor's house for Thanksgiving. Just report it to your local mask police.
Pfizer announced that their COVID-19 vaccine is 95% effective.
Nice.
Seeking clearance within days.
Okay.
And it looks like billions were set aside. So if anyone wants a vaccine, nobody will have to pay for it.
Hard pass.
I'm not doing it. No need to.
Well, you've already had it. What's the point of getting you've already
Well,
had
I mean,
it.
you can actually get it again. They said that you don't have any immunity once you have it.
Well, then what's the point of a vaccine?
Yeah,
right?
but
you can't have it both ways.
I heard it. I heard it the other way too. I mean, and that's the thing with this. There's so many inconsistencies with the COVID-19.
It's not real.
Masks work, masks don't work. It's real. There's a sickness out there, but I'm not scared of it. And that's the thing. They told us it was going to be 2 million deaths. Well, it's not even close to that. 250,000, and one death is too many, but the people die, okay? People live also. How about,
Hi.
How about, yeah, hi.
I mean, if you're right, if it's like the flu, you can just catch it every year, right? And you have to have the new vaccine every
it's going
year.
to be it's COVID season.
Okay. Well, then,
right.
Well, we either lock down forever or you live with it.
Hey, you ever get a flu shot?
No.
No. Ever get the flu?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge, Ryan. Man. Yeah, I don't want the vaccine. But here's the thing. And we're going to be talking about this in just a moment with the face masks. Eventually, there's going to be stores and businesses and maybe even mandates. I mean, if they force you to wear a face mask in your home.
Ridiculous.
When is it going to be? Okay, you got to get the shot. Where's your papers? Let me see your papers. Did you get your shot? Hello, where are we? Right.
It's going to be tough.
Just remember that, people.
Because they're probably going to do that for schools.
Right.
They do that for schools already with all kinds of other vaccinations.
University of Tennessee in Knoxville said once there is a vaccine, every student, every faculty member, anyone that wants to come on campus has to have the shot.
So it's not going to be a matter of
who
force you
pays
to do it. It's going to be a matter of they're going to use all these other tools to say, well, if you don't do it, you don't get to do whatever.
See, now my confusion is, are they using these free flu shots right now as testing possible trials for this new COVID vaccine? Because if you go around all these places now, like Walgreens, Walmart, even Publix, they're offering free flu shots.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that in the past. The free shots.
Yeah, but are they trying to do that now to potentially be testing? Like, oh, is this actually a?
I think it's more a matter of, we still got the flu out there, folks. Don't forget about it.
Yeah.
If you feel bad, if you got a fever, if you're having a runny nose and a cough, stay home.
And there's so many inconsistencies with the COVID testing. Elon Musk got tested 4 times in one day by the same nurse in the same setting, right? 2 came back positive, 2 came back negative. He's like, what the hell's going on here? Singer Erykah Badu got tested in her left nostril and her right nostril. One nostril was positive for COVID, one was negative for COVID. It's no joke. I mean, like she was like, what the hell's going on here? So these numbers and everything, I hear you. I'm tracking the death rate. That's the real number. That's the set in stone. Hey, and even that's somewhat questionable. Like when that kid that died on the motorcycle crash, when his mom found his name on the COVID death list, she was like, whoa. Yeah, so take it easy.
Well, that's why he crashed the bike, is because he died of COVID.
It's crazy. The guy had, yeah.
There's also mass quantities of heroin in his system, but we're not worried about that.
No, it was a car crash. It was just a regular accident. The kid died. Leave him alone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You know what I mean?
I'm a terrible person. I apologize.
Yeah.
The kid's dead.
You can't
Crying
make
out
jokes
loud.
about that.
All right. Let's move forward. Anything want to add to COVID here?
I'm probably never going to be allowed back on the show again after that comment.
No, I don't care. It's just just stupid. The poor kid's dead. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. Coming up, entertainment update. Which famous actor will be running for the governor of Texas? Or maybe. And which popular 90s TV show is having a reunion that you're going to want to watch tomorrow? Yeah, your entertainment update. That's next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
So, one of the most stressful things to do is buy or sell a house. Well, that all changes. Why? Shelley Holiday, Realtor, Remax, North Star. She eliminates the stress parts of buying or selling a house. She'll work that deal. She networks. She knows how to do it. She's Shelley Holiday, Realtor Remax North Star, and you want her. I'll tell you what, just go to her Facebook page. She's Shelley Holiday, Realtor Remax North Star. Just do it. Click like, send her a message.
This is Jenna Bonacci from Moth to a Flame Candleworks. Over 10 years ago, my late mother and I began making all-natural homemade candles, and we were amazed by the demand. So in her honor, I'm continuing the mission of creating the most amazing aromas for your home, office, and events. Some of our scents include vanilla, sandalwood, all of the holiday scents you can imagine from cinnamon to pumpkin pie, to include the gentleman scents such as leather, bourbon, coffee, and more. The possibilities are endless. If you name a scent combination, we can make it for you 100%. For more information, join the Moth to a Flame Candleworks Facebook group and see the hundreds of possible fragrance combinations, or you can email us at mothtoaflamecandleworks@gmail.com. Moth to a Flame Candleworks, a perfect gift.
Attention brick and mortar business owners in Clarksville and Fort Campbell. A poor decision about the way you choose to advertise can cost you big time. The sad truth is, businesses try all kinds of advertising and burn right through their profits. Or they waste their precious time trying to learn complicated online geeky things. Wiz Advertising has used its proven 6-step system for the past 14 years to help Clarksville businesses get matched with just the right new customers. Learn more at wizads.com. That's WHIZZADS.com.
Joe Padula here. I see you watching the video. Do you want to be in the video? Come join us in the studio. All you got to do is go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page, click like, send a private message. It's too easy. Absolutely.
Entertainment update. Which famous actor may be running for governor in Texas? And also, which popular 90s TV show is having a reunion that you're gonna want to watch tomorrow? Yeah, your entertainment update is now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, the whole bit. Leave your comments. Definitely share this video. Help us out. Absolutely. Okay. Which one? What's it going to be? Famous actor.
Famous actor running for governor of Texas?
Texas, yep.
Brad Pitt.
Okay.
And he's going to do it with a terrible Texan accent. All his ad videos.
So Brad Pitt, you're going.
Actually, his Tennessee accent in Inglourious Basterds was pretty good.
Yeah.
He clearly worked on it.
Got one thing to do. Wait.
Killing Nazis.
Got one mission only.
Killing Nazis.
Killing Nazis. Yeah. Tim, what do you think?
My Nazis cash.
Yeah. What do you think?
So it's an actor.
It's an actor.
It's an actor. I'm assuming they're from Texas.
Pretty famous, yep.
Honestly, I have no idea.
I'll give you, I think he has won the Academy Award for Best Picture, Best Male Actor.
I don't know.
Ben
Stiller.
Ben Stiller. Yes.
Just going to send it.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. It's a good guess. All right. Matt McConaughey.
Wow.
Matt McConaughey.
He's from Texas?
He's considering running for Texas governor.
Okay.
Yeah, he said that he would consider running for the Texas governor sometime in the future. When asked about the possibility of making a gubernatorial run, so he said that that wouldn't be up to me. All right. It would be up to the people more than it would be me. He added that politics seems to be a broken business right now. How true is that, right? And that he also said that politics seems to be that broken business, and when politics redefines its purpose, I could be a hell of a lot more interested, emphasizing that I want to get behind personal values and blah, blah, blah.
See, now my question is,
Yeah.
like, while he's running, are they going to bring up Dazed and Confused and his comment that he makes about high school girls?
You know what?
That is
Cancel
my
culture,
question.
right?
Oh, I mean, is he running as a Democrat?
Nah.
So you didn't think about that.
No, I didn't.
Oh, if he runs as a Democrat, they won't bring that up. Right. The cancel culture. That's right. He stays the same age. I thought he was great in The Lincoln Lawyer.
Yes.
Right? Lawyer Wayne, as a lawyer, was that a good movie?
It was a very good movie. And it was a good movie in that a lot of the lawyer scenes were much more realistic than you see in a lot of movies. Obviously, you have all of the side stuff with all the drama and things, which were a little less so. But a lot of the courtroom scenes, they worked hard to be very accurate.
What was the best lawyer movie of all time?
My Cousin Vinny.
Of course it is. It is so good. It's so freaking good.
I was thinking A Few Good Men, but
Few Good Men, that's a good one, right?
That's just
Colonel Jessup.
I mean, it's an entertaining
good.
movie as far
it's a great
as the
movie.
lawyer movie where you want to see how a fairly realistic, portrayal of how a lawyer's day actually goes. Yeah, My Cousin Vinny. It's
Vinny.
way more realistic than you probably think.
now I'm going to have to go back and watch it. I haven't seen that movie since the 90s.
It's worth
so
a rewatch. It's a very good movie.
And Marissa Tomei, she's so hot. She's so hot.
And she looks the same.
Fun fact,
she
you know her
does.
big thing about
Yeah.
where she testifies about the car? It's actually wrong, factually. There were other cars that had that traction.
Positive traction.
There were other, she was actually wrong.
Yeah.
And that's not unusual either in a trial.
It's either
People
a Tempest or a Corvette. And believe me, you're not going to confuse a Tempest with a Corvette.
So it's not it's not about what's true. It's about what people say in court and what the jury thinks.
90s TV show. Having a reunion tomorrow.
Friends.
Friends.
I'm going Friends.
Okay. Lawyer Wayne?
I know the answer.
Do you?
I do.
You ready for it then? Bay, what's your guess?
Live in color.
In Live. Oh, I wish. I freaking wish.
In living color.
I would love that. 3 snaps in Z formation. Lawyer Wayne?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I'm going to go with Fresh Prince because he already said he knows.
It is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, we both win.
Look at that. Let's take a look.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take
The Banks family.
a minute, just sit right.
Oh, that's the youngest sister and the older sister.
How crazy is it?
Phil's dead, though, huh?
Yeah.
Uncle Phil?
Mm-hmm.
COVID.
Here. I've always.
I
Hillary.
had such a crush on her.
You remember when she was
Still
in the
do.
Playboy? Like that episode where she had posed for Playboy?
No.
Yeah.
She posed for Playboy in an episode of Fresh Prince?
Yes, she did. And it was funny because Uncle Phil bought the magazine.
Oh, no.
And they had done it so on one page it was a flip out.
Uh-huh.
And so she was wearing a bikini. He's like, "Oh, that's not so bad."
Yeah.
And then the page falls down. He's like, "Oh!"
I love it.
Been able.
I liked her in Major Pain also.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
Major Pain. And that's all I know her from.
You want me to show you a little trick to get your mind off the pain? Let me see your finger.
One tubby.
To recognize chemistry.
Will and Alfonso, from the very beginning, were just playmates.
This is my brother Carlton. He knows we can't afford any bigger clothes, so he just does it.
It really was such a good show.
It was.
Nobody ever asked me if I could act. This Joker. And you couldn't.
Carlton still looks the same, though.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Right, Jeffrey. He's. It's good to see that he's still alive.
Yeah.
I had no
Jazz.
aspirations.
Wow.
He looks the same.
Yeah, he does.
Show literally 10 times.
Will is very good at talking me into things.
Oh, the mom got old, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the second one.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
remember?
that's
Yeah,
right.
they changed her out.
Yeah, because
Vivian got changed out.
her and Will didn't have a
Oh, chemistry?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tape night.
It's amazing how that TV show created an entire dance for that song.
That's perfect where you paused right there with Carlton.
Right?
Like
Look at
his face, it looks like he's doing a Godfather impression.
I want you to look at him. Look at him go. He won Dancing with the Stars.
Did he?
Which and I don't watch the show, but
you remember him? He was on the Pepsi commercial
Yeah.
with Michael Jackson.
this guy's a trained dancer, and he was one of the celebrities. I don't think they should do that.
That's cheating.
Yeah, that's cheating. I agree, Tim. That's cheating.
He's been dancing ever since he was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he hasn't grown much.
Yeah. He's
not a celebrity because he's a dancer, though.
I get that part, but he's a trained dancer.
You don't want to pick for the show. You don't want to have celebrities that can't dance at all.
Oh, that's the best.
Except for the first rounds.
Carol Baskin from Tiger King.
She was on
She
there.
was just on it.
With her husband before she killed him, or what?
I hope he's still alive. I'm hoping he's in Costa Rica.
Well, they started finding pieces.
Did they?
Oh, yeah.
No.
But you also got to think about it. He also played on Silver Spoons, though, too.
Yeah.
As the best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And he was dancing back then.
Full-on experience. Yeah. All right, we're about to go on stage. The audience is out there. It was the hottest ticket in town, as they called it.
Yeah, it was one of the biggest shows. Oh, Uncle Phil.
But I just remember him before he became the Fresh Prince. He was already known as the Fresh Prince.
Yeah, he was Will Smith the rapper, right?
James is the heart of the show.
James Avery was this 6'4" Shakespearean beast, and I wanted him to think I was good.
How come you don't want me, man?
Oh, that was a
Fall
heart-wrenching
into his
episode
arms
right
at
there.
the end of the scene, and he's holding me, and the shot pans off, and he whispered in my ear, "Now that's acting."
I didn't realize how many people we were reaching.
There will always be a piece of all of us in that live.
When are we going to go back to live studio to audiences again?
I hate it.
Ryan?
I hate it. The controlled laughter is terrible to me. Like, I can't watch shows like The Ranch.
Uh-huh.
The Ranch my wife loves The Ranch.
Right.
But yet, I can't sit there when they freaking have the audible, like...
Do they really on The Ranch?
They do.
They need that for Sam Elliott and Adam Kutcher?
Oh, I love
I love Sam Elliott.
He has not aged a bit.
Right.
He
still looks like an old man, even from the 80s. He was like an old man looking.
I think you got TV split, right? The kind of shows that have big budgets are shot like movies now, right?
Yeah.
There's no
like Ozark and all that.
It's shot like a movie.
Stuff,
you don't sit there on a studio with an audience.
Yeah.
And the small time stuff, your YouTube skits and stuff. I mean, they could bring in an audience, but they don't have the budget to do that kind of studio.
Big Bang Theory. Okay, they use the canned laughter.
Yeah.
Ever watch it? You see it like on YouTube, the videos where the canned laughter is removed.
Yes.
I
think you played that a while back.
It's terrible.
Yeah. You realize how flat the jokes are and how bad the editing is, and how awkward it is for the actors to stand there while the canned laughter comes in.
Our show meant black excellence to people. The excellence was the way that we loved each other.
I couldn't celebrate 30 years of Fresh Prince without Janet.
Why is she wearing a muumuu? Y'all saw that, right? She's wearing a muumuu.
Sometimes ladies got to wear muumuus when they get older. There's nothing wrong with that. Wish I could wear a muumuu sometimes. What's the male equivalent of muumuu? Overalls?
No. Overalls are.
I used
They
to wear
are
overalls
functional. All right.
Yeah, exactly. So
you can check that out tomorrow if you got HBO. I don't.
Or you could just get the free trial.
That's
There
right.
you go. Now's a good time to subscribe.
7 days and then delete it. Right.
Free plug for HBO.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you cancel it, otherwise you're getting charged $29.95.
Right.
I would love. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a reboot of Fresh Prince, but it'd have to be the same people.
It
No,
would.
It wouldn't. It'd be focused probably on somebody's son or another nephew, something like that.
Because Will Smith's too big now, maybe?
Too older.
Well,
money-wise, I mean...
It's like, what you got to do is you just got a straight sequel, a new Fresh Prince bill. I'd get some new kid to come in. Will Smith comes in every once in a while for some cameos and stuff.
It wouldn't make 2 seasons.
No?
No.
Is it not? Because I've been watching Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai's
I
amazing.
love it, dude.
It's really
good.
amazing.
You know they got a video game, right?
It's the best.
But
what?
Yeah,
Cobra Kai video game?
I saw it today.
Fresh
my
Prince
God.
has enough people, kind of like Roseanne and some of these
Oh,
other
I hate
shows.
Roseanne.
Well, but they have enough of a following from
But
back
Cobra
in the day.
Kai,
that
the
people
main
watch it again.
stars are the originals.
They
Because
are.
they don't
well,
have
you can't do Fresh Prince again without having Will Smith involved. I think
He
that's
has to be
what's
there
awesome.
every show.
And maybe this is their way of exploring the
Right.
interest for that
But
kind of thing.
if it's his show,
Is he gonna?
That would be.
He would have
yeah.
to be okay with it.
Will Smith would need to be the one running the show. I
If
think,
Will
at this
Smith
point.
has anything to do with it, he would shoehorn his son in there some way, somehow.
yeah,
And his
That's
son-
it probably be focused on him.
And his daughter, right?
His son's a little old now, and I loved his son in Karate Kid, the Karate Kid
Oh
remake.
yeah, that was a good
He
one.
did a good job. I
Did a
never saw that
fantastic-
one.
Jackie Chan,
Very good.
Yeah.
His son was young. Jackie Chan was in it. It's great. It's better.
Jackie Chan was Mr. Miyagi.
Yep,
Dare I say, better than the original Karate.
it was. I thought it was.
I liked it better.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
See,
I thought
nothing
it
was
was.
more heart wrenching when they went to Mr. Miyagi's shop and they just tore it all up. That was heart wrenching, man. And he had to go plant that tree over
Yeah.
there on the cliff face, and then
Huh.
they went out there and they ripped that out too. And I was like,
Yeah, the what kind of bonsai?
Mm-hmm.
The bonsai.
Bonsai tree.
Yeah.
I've been playing that video game. too.
bonsai tree.
I hope in the next season of Cobra Kai that the guy that was the enemy in Japan comes back. I would love that.
Why is that?
Because I like the second one. You know, when Miyagi had his beef with Hirosato, right? Miyagi! Right? And then the piece of wood falls on Sato, right? Remember? And he goes, Miyagi! No, you don't save me, Miyagi!
Oh, I
And then
remember that.
Miyagi goes, ah, pah! And he breaks like the most unbreakable wood ever.
Yeah.
And he goes, Miyagi, I'm sorry. Right.
Is this in one of the Karate Kid sequels?
Karate Kid 2?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it.
I like how you go into Trump voice when you're like, when you're talking about Miyagi.
Yeah. Miyagi. Miyagi, believe me, okay? Hiro Sato, top notch, okay? He's the best.
You must break the unbreakable piece of wood. It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
I should do movie reviews in Trump voice, right? Loved Karate Kid 3, okay, not bad. Had the girl, but
the new Karate Kid, or the next Karate
yeah,
Kid.
next Karate Kid. That's right. Next should have been the name of the title.
I started watching Cobra Kai though when it was on Netflix. Not Netflix, on YouTube.
That's
Yeah,
why I bought the freaking
Yeah, YouTube Red. Yes.
Really?
That's
And then
the
I
only
stuck
reason
to
why.
it.
And now I don't have any commercials, nothing like that.
I stick to it, and I have my kids on there, and I could be a creeper and be like, oh, what the heck are my kids looking up? What is this crap?
What are they looking up?
Oh, dude.
What's some of the creepy stuff?
You know what? I'll pull up my phone. I almost cussed.
What are the kids looking up?
Oh, it's weird.
I can tell you what
Actually,
my kids are looking up.
I sent it to my ex-wife, too, because she was concerned.
I think I know what the Lawyer Wayne's kids are looking up.
Video games.
Yeah.
Dan TDM.
What are the topics your kids are looking up?
Minecraft.
Well, this is what we're getting to.
Fortnite.
All right.
Is it
so
adult stuff?
No.
Oh,
It's just
damn it.
so silly.
Okay.
Animals, 1 hour videos.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go into Boy in the Bubble, 1 hour videos. Llama, 1 hour video. It's like all these 1 hour things. Gotcha farts,
Gotcha farts?
1 hour videos.
Okay.
I would love to. Can we make some gotcha fart videos?
This one's kind of creepy. Hush, hush. Keep your mouth shut.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird.
It's gonna be like a song or something.
Yeah. And then I can tell the stuff that I look up, like it's all gun stuff. And then like it goes on to the other stuff, and it's like me, like no joke, like it's like me.
That's what it
me.
is?
Yeah. 1 hour.
You know, they got the.
It's so weird.
Now, do you have like a restriction on your YouTube? Because you guys all use the same account.
We all use
there's
the same
some
account.
There's some adult stuff on there.
There is, and that's why I like having them on there. So like with their mother and
Uh-huh.
I, we're like, yeah, we didn't get along, but you know, we get along better now as co-parenting that we did when we were ever in a marriage, which I think is great.
Right.
Yep.
We were just young when we got married.
Yeah.
And then now we're older and we understand, like, it's the kids first.
How many kids?
I got 2 with her.
2 of them.
Yep. But all in all, I got 4.
You gonna make another one with her, maybe?
You don't have to answer that.
It's just a question. Does she want one? Maybe she wants one.
Are you talking about my new wife or my ex-wife?
With the new.
Which one are you thinking of having a kid with?
Yeah.
Well,
You don't have to
we're
answer
on
that.
the same
I'm kidding.
terms
I'm
with
kidding.
my current wife that we don't want any more kids because we're older now, and by the time they got to like graduate in high school, we'd be in our later 40s, like almost 50s, and it's like I couldn't do that now. I like after getting out of the Army, my body has deteriorated so much, and I'd want to be able to sit there and run with them when they're going to softball or playing baseball, playing soccer.
That's why I got to make some kids soon.
You need to, but you're in good shape though. Bud.
Yeah, I know, but still, you freaking time flies.
It does.
It freaking flies.
Yeah. I have almost a 19-year-old right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's a
started
little
crying.
weird if you're,
Damn.
if your kid's turning, 16 and you're whatever age you would be at that
65.
point.
Hey, if you or you know someone that wants to get knocked up, let me know. Send a private message to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. We'll make the arrangement. And yeah,
and you'll pay him child support.
Operation. Yeah, I'm not paying. Sure. We'll call it Operation Upstream. You know what I mean? Lawyer Wayne, what'd you learn on the show today? Anything stand out for you?
I learned that Joe Padula's going to need a prenup soon.
Oh, yeah, we'll do the prenup the whole bit.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind getting married.
I'll do your prenup at a discount.
Lawyer Wayne will do the prenup, and at the wedding, I'll DJ the wedding for free.
How about I DJ your
You'll be
wedding? So you can enjoy it.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
Wedding, huh?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. As long as I can still MC it. Right.
No, occasionally.
All right.
I mean, I can
All
only
right.
hear your voice so much.
Here they come, everybody. Mr. and Mrs. Me.
And my missus.
And her, the one that signed the prenup.
Yes. Because she's a stellar, classy lady.
Oh, boy. Tim, what'd you learn on the show today? Anything stand out for you?
Matthew McConaughey. That's
Governor of Texas.
Governor of Texas. Yep, Matthew McConaughey. All right. Hey, who's voting for me?
I bet he'd
Like-
win. I bet he would. The guy's a pretty legit guy.
It depends upon how he runs, though. Whether
Yeah.
it's Democrat or Republican. It's
Right.
like...
Yeah, if he picks an outside party, libertarian,
Keep it
or
independent.
right?
Keep it independent.
But would he do that? Or would he get major support from one of the major parties?
Could be.
You'll find out next show.
Stay tuned. Hey, what'd you learn on the show today?
Well, you.
Oh, me? What?
Yeah.
What? Wanting a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get one soon. I gotta.
Adoption is always key.
It's true, but I liked the making process also.
Yes. Well, you can always practice as much as you want.
Well, no, but I want to. What I really want to do is I want to bring a child into this world so I can raise it, and also get my mother and my father off my back about bringing a kid into the world.
Are you sure they're not thinking you're gay by now?
No. They know of my.
They know he's gay. It's fine.
They know. No, they know that I picked the wrong women often.
You? Nah.
I know.
He found him on the casting call.
They're tracking.
For Jersey Shore.
I told you about that Craigslist. It's no good for you.
Forget about it.
Friggin' A. You gotta go to the back of the magazines. At the friggin' the back of the magazine girls are better than them.
They call me maybe ads.
Yeah, back of the magazine girls. All right, let's get out of here. We'll finish up on that local news tomorrow, and so many more topics. But we'll see you every Wednesday, 7 o'clock at Chemo's downtown, 125 Franklin Street for big prize trivia. $100 gift card for the first place team. $50 gift card for the second place team. Third place, you could suck at this and still get a $25 gift card. It's big prize trivia. Chemo's every Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. So yeah, we'll see you down there. All right, thank you for enabling us to have a conversation, and we'll see you again here on the Joe Padula Show, where America goes to party with a purpose. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show.
Bada bing.
Clarksville's conversation.